welcome or welcome back to my channel. I've been in a bit of a cleaning mood lately. Yesterday was the summer solstice and tonight is a full moon, so I've just been trying to like clean and reset everything in the apartment, and one of the like last big things that I need to do is kind of organize and clean my yarn stash. This isn't all of it. I do have like kind of overflow yarn that I don't use very often in my closet, which I'm also going to be trying to take care of, but I have a bunch of like loose yarn that's just kind of laying, and I need to like cake all of it up and organize it again. I did have this all kind of organized by color, but now it's not so much. So we're going to pretty much take everything out of the shelves, I think, and kind of separate it by what is still like structurally sound and what is a giant mess that needs to be caked back up. So we're gonna do that and then try and organize it by color, and then we will move to the closet and see what we're going to do there. I also just ordered some more yarn. So I'm trying to get this all like organized before the new yarn comes. It's not a lot, it's just some lily sugar and cream, like little skeins. So nothing too crazy, but I do want to have like a nice place to put it before it gets here. So that's what we're gonna do. I've also got a bunch of like kind of random miscellaneous projects down here. I don't know what this is. It's attached to something. I have no idea what I was making. I'm just gonna frog that, I guess. This was a top that I was making. It was supposed to be like a tie front kind of bell-sleeved little shawl thing. I don't even know what you would call it. Cardigan? Little tie front top. But I got this far, didn't make the sleeves, tried it on and realized that it was too small. So I'm gonna take this apart and frog it and reuse the yarn. This is a glove that I made. I don't know where the matching one is. I'm sure I'll find it. We have some miscellaneous granny square skulls that I had planned on making a bag with and just never got around to finishing it. So these are just, they just live there now. I got all of these like plastic clips to make keychains with, and I made one keychain and then never made another one. So I should probably figure out something to do with these, but for now they live in this cubby. I also realized that I'm gonna be having to deal with like a lot of yarn tangles during this process, which is like my least favorite thing. So super excited. I think if I have ones that are kind of already in balls like this, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna spend the time to like put them into cakes because that just seems like a waste. So all of these like little balls, this is one I think I already caked up. I'm just gonna leave them. If they're like mostly, I might cake this one, I don't know. Why is there a leaf stuck to it? I mean, this one's like pretty okay. I might leave it, I might cake it, I don't know. I got this little itty bitty baby ball. I need to get like a container to actually put like my scraps so I can eventually make a scrap project. But for now I just kind of put them randomly in here somewhere. So I got these loops and thread yarn because I thought that they were so pretty, like pink and purple, and I haven't used them. I got these months ago. I don't know what I want to make with them. They're too pretty to use, and I don't know what I want to make with them. So we'll use them eventually. These are fine, I think. Some more metal keychains. No idea where these came from. I didn't like buy these. There's just 4 of them randomly there. I think most of this yarn is pretty much unused. I got this one on clearance at Joann's, and I thought it'd be really pretty to make like a hat with, but now it's too hot to make like a beanie. So I guess I'll just wait until winter and make something with it. I think these two definitely need to be caked up. They're looking very limp and sad. I have these 2 giant things of Red Heart Super Savers in pink that I got from, I think, either my boyfriend's mom or my friend's mom. I don't remember. I'm not a huge fan of the Red Heart Super Savers, not gonna lie. I just really don't like the texture. It's very like rough feeling, so I just don't want to make anything with it, but I have these two big things of it, so I'm gonna figure out something to do with it eventually. All right, last two shelves. Got some more Bernay blanket. I have no idea if it's Bernay or Bernat. I've heard it called both, but I don't know which one it actually is. I feel like Bernay sounds correct, but I mean, I guess it's spelled like Bernat. I don't know. Some blue and white cotton. I think this is the Peaches and Cream from Walmart. I was making posters with it. And some more Red Heart Super Savers. I think that I've been using this for my star blanket, actually, because I have a lot of it that I got from my friend's mom. And it's like not awful. I'm hoping that once I like get finished with the blanket and wash it, that it will be softer, because a lot of people say that once you wash acrylic yarn, it gets softer. So hopefully that's the case. I have so much. What was I making? Oh, I was gonna make leg warmers out of this, and then I realized that I hated it, but I have so much of this yarn because my grandma wanted me to make her a hat, so I took her to Joann's and let her pick out the yarn, and she asked how much that I would need, and I said, I don't know, maybe like 1 skein, maybe 2, and she bought me 3, and I ended up only using 1, so I just have like 2 more of these in this color that I need to figure out what to do with because she bought them for me. So probably gonna frog this because I bought better yarn to make my leg warmers out of. And it's also too hot for leg warmers right now, but I was really excited to make leg warmers, so I don't know if I'm even gonna make them yet or just wait until it's fall so I can actually wear them because it's like 95 degrees out right now. It's not leg warmer weather. This one's already caked, but like kind of poorly, but I don't really want to redo it, so I'm probably just gonna roll it up like that. Yeah. I think a lot of this up here is my plush yarn. I tried to kind of organize it by type as well as color, so this top shelf was all of my plush yarn because that was mostly what I was buying when I first started crocheting because I was super into making plushies. So I just have a lot of the like big twist posh. This was the first yarn that I ever bought. I feel like I should keep some of it as like a little keepsake. Maybe I'm just too sentimental. I don't know. Got this like brown tan color that I have not used. More of the yarn from my grandma. And then the last is some little scrappy scraps and some more white plush yarn. Okay, so here's the mess that we are working with. I am just going to try and organize it by like whether or not I need to rewind it, like cake it up. And I'm gonna take the ones that don't need caked up and kind of figure out where I'm gonna put them here to try and organize it. And then I'll take all of the ones that need caked up, do that, and then put them back on here. And then we can go to the closet and figure out what I'm gonna do with all that stuff. The stuff in the closet should be super easy because they're all full skeins. There's nothing in there that I have actually used. So I don't need to like cake up anything in there. It's mostly just like organizing it. All right, I'm gonna try and organize this by color. So I think we'll start with pink just because pink's my favorite color. So I want it to be up top and visible. I don't know what's going on here. What happened? Okay, there we go. When I first started crocheting, I was not a fan of like the middle pull. I always pulled from the outside. I didn't think it was like a big deal. But the more that I've done it, the more I've realized that the middle pull is actually pretty nice. And it is actually kind of annoying to pull from the outside and have to keep like unwinding your yarn. So I was wrong, okay, leave me alone. This needs caked up. It's also pink. I feel like I have the most of pink yarn, even though I didn't even buy all of this. A lot of it was gifted to me, but it's just, a lot of it's pink, so. Should this go in pink or purple? It is equally both. I feel like I'm gonna put it as purple just because I have not that much room here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna organize it by type. I'm just gonna organize it by color because that's a lot easier to be like, oh, I want something that's blue, and I can just go to the blue section and I don't have to like worry about if it's actually in the blue section or if it's somewhere else with a different type of yarn. That's too much work. I don't want to deal with that. I got this sparkly yarn. I honestly kind of hate it. I don't know. It's pretty, but I hate the texture of it. Like, I don't know what to make with it because it's so scratchy. Like, I wouldn't want to wear any kind of, like, clothing made by it. And I don't think I would want a blanket made out of it. So, I don't really know what to do with it. I don't know. I thought it was pretty when I bought it, but changed my mind when I actually started working with it. Is that really all my purple? Huh. Oh, I have this ball. Which honestly I kind of do want to cake up, but like that's a lot of work. So I might do that later, but for now I'm just going to leave it there. That's cute. It makes like a little tower. You can't see it because this is in the way, but it's a little tower. And then I also have this that I just bought yesterday, which probably shouldn't have, but I did. Okay, I think that's all of my purple. This is kind of purple, but it's also kind of gray. Like, it's got a lot of different colors going on, so I don't really know where to put this. I feel like it doesn't fit with the purple. I feel like it should just go with, like, neutrals or, like, grays. I do have some gray, so I don't know. We might... I think we'll put it with the grays, so we'll leave that over here. I will frog this whenever I figure out where I'm actually going to put that stuff. I think we'll put the blue kind of under the purple because that just feels right. For some reason, I feel like, you know, gradient kind of goes from purple to blue. Okay, I think I want to cake this up just because it's kind of loose. This one can probably stay. It's pretty much like a full cake already. So I'll probably just kind of stuff that in there, but I think I'm gonna recake this one because it's kind of loosey-goosey and I don't really like it. Oh, we have this purple as well. Okay. This needs caked up for sure. We'll put that over here. And then I think the last blue that we have, or last two blues, we have this plush yarn and then this cotton yarn. Okay, there we go. Got all the blues. All right, next. Oh, I found a little piece of potato chip. Gross. So I think I'm just gonna put kind of like tan, black, white, gray kind of together because I don't really have that much of them. And I think I'm gonna put them down here at the bottom because they're just the least aesthetically pleasing. Oh, this is the one that I had. I don't know what I was making. I have absolutely no clue. Okay, so I'll probably put like red and orange maybe together. And I have like the least amount of green. I think the only green I have out here are these. I know I have maybe a couple more greens in the closet. Let's see how much this gets filled up. And then these like scraps, these little tiny scraps, I think I'm going to put in like a bag or something, or figure out somewhere else to put it because I just don't want all of these little, like, I'm not gonna make anything with these, but I don't want to throw them away, so I need just like a scrap bag or something to put them in. Itty bitty teeny tiny. I can't wait until I have enough scraps to make like something cool, like a scrap blanket or something, because I think they look so cool and fun. Or those like scrap pants where they don't weave in the ends, so there's just like ends hanging everywhere. I think those are so cool. I don't know what color. I feel like this is more tan and white than it is pink. I'm gonna cake this up as well. Okay, red, orange. I think we're gonna make like a red and orange one, like here, because I don't have enough of like both colors to make their own separate ones, so I think we're just gonna kind of combine them. This can go there as well, but I need to cake it up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and cake up most of this, and then we will move to the closet and see what's in there. Excuse me. Alright, I have caked all of my yarn that needed caked, that took way too long, but it's all done except for one of the purples got super tangled up and I did not have the patience to try and fix it right now, so that is a problem for later me. And this one honestly was the most satisfying. I think it's mostly blue though, so I think I am gonna put it with the blue, especially because the outside is blue now that it is caked up. This little dude, little fuzzy dude, blue. And then this one, which was almost too big. I had to take it off when there was still like a little bit left because it was too much for my little tiny cake winder, yarn winder, whatever it's called. But I got it done, so we will put him in there as well. Okay, and then I just have a couple more that I got recently. I bought this entire gray Karen 1 pound because I ran out of what I was using for my star blanket. And I barely used any of this. I literally had like 2 sides of the star left, and then that's it. Like, that's all the gray that I'm going to need for the rest of the blanket because it's almost done. So I have a whole 1 pound of gray to use up at some point. And then at Joann's, they had a bunch of yarn on sale, so I got this Velvet Juicy Couture. It's like sparkly and pretty. I thought I could make like some scrunchies or something out of it. And then this is the yarn that I got to make my leg warmers because all of the like patterns that I was looking at kind of had that like fuzzy textured yarn. So I got these. They're kind of like fuzzy. And I got like a bluish color green and then this like kind of off-white grayish color. So I'm gonna make leg warmers with these at some point when it's not like incredibly hot out. That's all of the yarn that's out here. So now we're gonna go to the bedroom, to my closet, and see what is in there. Alright, welcome to my closet. This is where I keep all of my like overflow yarn that I don't really plan on using anytime soon. There's some in this box up here and then in these drawers. So it's not even super unorganized, but it is kind of like, these down here are kind of hard to open if I want to get to any of that yarn or just like see what I have. So I have this like shoe organizer that hangs in your closet, and I was thinking that I could hang it in the closet and then put the yarn in here. I don't really know where to put it. Like, how big is this? I feel like I'm gonna have to move some stuff around. I might do this later, actually. I might just look and see what's in here and bring some of it out into the living room so that I can actually like use it. This is needle felting stuff. Got some like bubble wrap and bubble mailers, etc. This is just like a craft box. Basically, I've got pipe cleaners. Pink, I do not really need more pink, so I think we're gonna leave the pink here. This is like some more red. That's pink. Gray. Honestly, the main thing, I just want to get rid of the box that was up here because like, it's really annoying since my clothes are hanging here. It's just like gets in the way. So that's like the main thing, is I just want to get rid, I was looking for this. I just want to get rid of this box. And I think what I would like to do, because I don't really want to bother with the shoe thing right now because I think I want to reorganize pretty much my whole closet and this whole corner situation to put all of my craft yarn stuff on that side. So I think the main goal will be to empty at least one of these drawers so that I can put all of this like extra stuff in one of these drawers and get rid of the box. I think the easiest one to empty is going to be this one. It seems to have like the least amount of stuff. I think I'm just going to take everything out of here and then put all of the stuff that I want to go in there in, and then if we have any room left over, then we can put yarn back in there. Okay, I might just put the rest of it kind of on top here because it still eliminates the box, and there's just a few skeins that I just don't really know what to do with right now. I'm gonna take these and put them in like the red and orange cubby, and then if I have any other room, I'll come in here and kind of see what I would like to take out there until all of the cubbies are full. Alright, I think I've got it pretty well organized. We've got the pinks, the purples, the like orange and reds together because I don't really have that many. Blue, and then down here is just kind of like neutral shades of like brown, black, white, tan, etc. So this is what we're working with out here. And then in the closet, I only have 3 skeins that are not in drawers because they just won't fit. So hopefully maybe I can free up some space out here eventually and we can move them. But still a lot better than what it was. This is so much more organized and nice looking. And in there, the box is no longer. So I'd say pretty successful. It looks a lot better. There's not anything like on the floor. There used to be yarn and junk just laying everywhere here. And that is all gone. It's all nice and color coordinated again. It makes me happy. It looks so much better. Alright, that is all I've got for you today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more crochet adjacent content. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye!